Hi guys, I'm sorry I haven't been making videos lately. It's just that I don't know why I haven't been making videos really. I really should do some more videos. I saw today a new tag that was created by Aura's Book Box. It's called This or That book tag, and I thought it was fun, so here it goes. Okay, so the first question is audio or book in hand? So I prefer a lot more to read a book in my hand. I have listened to a lot of audiobooks, but definitely prefer the book in my hand. It's easier to like the story, I think, because if the audiobook is not read by a person that really does it well, I think it completely spoils it for me. So I prefer to have the books. So I won't dislike the book for that reason. So yeah. Second question is softcover or hardback. Um, I don't know. I like softcovers and I like hardcovers, but I think it depends on the book. So I see a book and I say that one has to be a hardcover, or that one has to be a paperback because they have like a paperback feel to the story. I don't know, or the cover or something. So I decide at the moment I buy it if it has to be a hardcover or not. Yeah. The third one is fiction or nonfiction. Definitely fiction. I haven't read nonfiction in a while, a long while. Yeah. Uh, the fourth is fantasy world or real life issues. Definitely fantasy. I really love escaping and reading about things that don't exist and worlds that are completely different in whatever possible way, because I think that creates situations and puts people in different situations in which they have to prove valor and courage and deal with oppression or something very drastic. I think that's a lot more interesting than real life issues for me. But I have separated my bookshelf now by genre, and I'm gonna do a new bookshelf tour someday because I think it looks a lot more organized. And I realized that I have a lot of books that don't have any fantastical elements in them, uh, which is funny because I really didn't think I had so much books that were more realistic. But I do. I have a lot of books that have nothing of fantastical, um, mythological, or whatever in them. So I guess I like them too, but definitely prefer fantasy. Fifth question is Harry Potter or Twilight? Harry Potter. Harry Potter came into my life a lot before Twilight, and I think it's a lot better because, of course, a lot better. And yeah, I love it. I love it a lot more. Yeah. Sixth one is Kindle, iPad, or other. I think of getting an ebook reader someday, and I'm not decided when I do if I'm gonna have a Kindle because I nearly got a Kindle not long ago, but I decided to not do that. But I'm not decided if I'm gonna get a Kindle or an iPad or a Sony reader or something because I think that maybe a tablet would be better because it would have more functions to it. But I hear that the Kindle is a lot, more comfortable to read. But I don't have any problems with shiny screens, so I'm deciding yet. But I think of getting one. Seventh, borrow or buy. Well, I prefer to buy my books. If a friend of mine has a book I want to read, I totally want to borrow it. But libraries here, for me, is a lot more difficult to use them because I read a lot of foreign YA because I live in Brazil, and not all titles that are published in the YA industry in the world gets to be published in Portuguese here, Brazilian Portuguese. So especially new books, it's very hard to get here and until it's translated and until it reaches a library. It takes a while. So yeah, so I prefer to buy my books because I get to read them faster because I cannot wait Question number 8, bookstore or online? I prefer buy online a lot better because in my local bookstores, new releases uh, in English, the section that is for foreign books, is not very big. So if I want to get like a new release, I have to go to a bigger city. So I definitely buy my books online, Amazon, Book Depository, and there are some Brazilian bookstores that are online that import the books for me. So I usually do it online. So yeah. Number 9, Tell Me One Time or Total Trilogy. Yeah, if you prefer a standalone or a series. I don't know. I think I prefer series a lot more, but I think there are more series out there than standalones. But there have been some standalones that I really, really loved, like, what's the name of it? Into the Wild Nerd Yonder, and some Mac Cabot books that are standalones that I really, really like. But when you really love a book, you want to read more about it, and yeah, you just can't stand to have just that one book. You want more of the characters of the story. Yeah, series. I'll go with series. Number 10, must read or short and sweet. It depends on my mood, really. Um, yeah, really, it really depends. But it has more to do with the story than with the size of the book, I guess. Yeah. And starry-eyed, romance, or full of action? Definitely action. When you read about exciting things going on and a lot of craziness, it gets a lot more exciting to read a book, and it hooks me a lot more. And I think that romance is a lot more awesome if it's in a very big, full of action story, sci-fi, dystopian, or fantastical, paranormal craziness going on. Romance gets a lot better. I'll curl up in your snuggie or bathe in the sun. I don't read at night, usually, only if the book's crazy good, so I have to read it at night. But I go outdoors to read much. Sometimes I do. But, yeah, whatever. I don't know what to answer to that. Yeah. 13, hot chocolate or latte? I guess I go for hot chocolate because, yeah. Read the review or decide for yourself. Okay, so I used to love reviews and I was addicted to watching reviews on YouTube, but lately I haven't been watching too many reviews. I don't know why. I think that I already decided the books I want to read, and and then I want to read that book already, or I already decided not to read that book. But there are some books that I never heard about that pop up in the reviews. Then I go for them and I watch them, and so I want to know what this person thought about this book that I never heard of before, I never considered reading. Then I go for the reviews. But yeah, if it's a book I'm not decided on yet, then I'm gonna look for reviews, especially from my favorite booktubers to see how they like it. Definitely. These were the questions. A very cool tag that was created by Aura's Bookbox. And who I'm gonna tag? I'm gonna tag specifically today. I'm gonna tag Dylan and Priscilla from the Readables, and also Renee. Renee Tolley, you're tagged. And I'm gonna tag Daniel Marks. You're tagged too. Yeah, guys, that was my tag. Hope to see you guys soon. I hope I have a new book haul perhaps soon. And then I'll talk to you guys later.